I've been an artist for about 6 years now, primarily doing digital illustration. I was really seeking opportunities to bring my art to a space that could be enjoyed almost like analog by the masses. I would say that my art is very inspired by the outdoors. I love using color and lighting to really evoke emotion in people. I also just love bringing sort of like the mundane, everyday things that you might see into more of an emotional light. Today was the first time I saw it in person. We drove up in the car, and the first thing I felt was like that 10-foot experience of, oh my gosh, look at that pop of color. Like, that's the work that I made. You can see it from far away. It's such an exciting feeling. I was delighted. This really broadens my horizon for where I think my art could apply. When I became a full-time artist in the summer of 2020, I also started what's called process painting. It's layers of everyday emotions and energy and colors and textures and pattern. And it's my purpose to create art this way to connect with community and viewers. I know that there are actually wetlands nearby, and so I wanted to choose an artwork that tied to the area as well as the project. The City of Tukwila Utility Box program is very inclusive and very supportive to artists, and I'm excited that I now have this piece to add to my resume.
I am an abstract artist, so there are three elements in my practice that are very important. One is interactions of color. Second is playfulness and the enigmatic quality of geometry. The last but not least is textural and sculptural surfaces in my paintings. And I was very excited that I could translate all these three elements through this vinyl printing process in this project. I want the resulting image to be both have a sense of industrial strength and also a lively playfulness. So that's how I arrived at my final design. I hope this piece will bring joy to whoever will see it, discover it, and I hope people will be curious, and some of them may even care to stop and look and discover a lot of the hidden gems in the imagery.
My artwork is lens-based, based in photography. Some of it is straight photography and some of it is photography collage. I've been interested in public art for some time, but this is my first work that's been installed in a public setting. The theme of much of my artwork has to do with home, which relates to identity. So the spaces that we occupy, exteriors and interiors, and also the exterior space of the natural world which we occupy. This piece was unique in that it was a three-dimensional application, and I am typically a two-dimensional artist, so it was a different kind of challenge to think about images, not only images being collaged together, but images wrapping around a structure. It's just been great, very rewarding. The color came out perfect. The final step really is sharing it, having it be seen, having people respond to it.
I started as an illustrator doing freelance work with different organizations, and then I became a tattoo artist. This is kind of like a new venture for me in the sense that I feel really vulnerable with sharing my work on like a really large scale. The characters are actually based off of my parents, which in turn they're based off of this very specific Filipino stamp that I have, and I love highlighting folks who aren't normally represented in any kind of art. It was really life-changing, actually. A few years ago, my father passed away, and I just wanted to have something in the world to remember him by that felt really tangible. Upon first seeing the design laid out, and I had no clue that it was already there. I just felt really touched.